I'm not going to take all the time in the world, but this is being reported by the New York Post. Former President Bill Clinton will be identified as John Doe 36 in a trove of court documents related to the late pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. And they're expected to be released this week. Clinton, 77, Clinton's almost 80, is mentioned more than 50 times across redacted documents related to a 2015 lawsuit from an Epstein accuser. Many of the references to Clinton are believed to stem from Guifers. I don't know. That's the chick's name, so I'm just going to say Virginia. Attempts to compel the former president to testify against the late sex offender and his former paramour and co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell. Is Maxwell somehow still alive? They haven't given her the Epstein treatment. Oh, excuse me. That was a unalive personal self or unalive. Excuse me. Don't want to be spreading misinformation out there. Other Clinton mentions are expected to be related in attempts from both Maxwell and Virginia to make Epstein come clean in 2016 after he repeatedly invoked his Fifth Amendment rights during a deposition in that lawsuit. The documents are not expected to implicate Clinton in any illegal activity. So the thing about this, and I've gone through this many different ways and how I thought this was going to play out, because I did think it was awfully convenient. Awfully convenient that they were going to release the numbers or the people that are associated with visiting Epstein Island and participating in horrific acts. Okay. So the way that I see this is that I would not be surprised, and this is what all signs are pointing to, that in some way, even if people are and have been alluding to the opposite, in some way, they would try to make this actually vindicate the Clintons or Bill Clinton of any sort of wrongdoing. They know what's floating around. That's why I thought the timing thing was interesting. When they said they were going to be releasing, expected to be released this week. I can't remember exactly when they said. I thought they said today, Monday. But in some court documents over, 170 people that are going to be that. So they were going to unseal the court documents, and there's 170 people that have links to Epstein in some kind of way. I just thought that was awfully convenient because of the fact that, well, people, why now? Number one, and they would only do that to me. I mean, government gonna government. So they would only do that if they thought there was some sort of advantage there. And who it vindicates and who it actually condemns. So I wouldn't be surprised if, number one, it's a nothing burger, or even the opposite. They show this and there's going to be some big exposition. It's going to be something that's like, oh, well, Clinton did nothing wrong. In fact, he was actually one of the guys that was trying to save these poor little girls from this ring. I would not be surprised. Because why not now? Why now? Or rather, I guess is the question. Why now? So we'll see what happens. It's going to be very, very interesting. But don't be surprised if it's a nothing burger. Or this is where it'll really get interesting. Don't be surprised if it condemns some people that you may be fond of as well. They don't release stuff like this without a plan, guys. And understand who's in power right now. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.